at WFC18, it's time for fight number 5. MMA rules, 3 rounds up to 5 minutes. The sponsor is Ljubljana Hotel Park. At blue corner, 21 years, 77 kilos, 177 centimeters, 3 wins, 0 losses. From Moldova, Gheorghe Gritko. In the red corner, 22 years, 77 kilos, 183 centimeters, 6 wins, 2 losses. Coming from Slovenia, Primoz Vrbinc. Referee, Mr. Grant Waterman.
Well, a debut for both fighters here at WFC.
Any questions for me on the rules?
Vrbinc and Gritko.
Keep the fight away from the ropes. If I tell you to stop, you stop. Touch gloves, get ready for war.
Well, it's been a while since his last fight in the WFC, but a convincing victory at Challengers 4 secured Primoz Vrbinc a spot on the WFC 18 knockout fight card. Gheorghe Gritko from Moldova, but fights out of Ferrara in Italy. Well, comes from a submission wrestling background, so he's going to want to go to the mat as soon as possible, and that's where Vrbinc might find the problems here today. But let me go through the math with you. 21 years of age, 77 keys, 1m77. 3-0 comes off a 3-win streak, does Gheorghe Gritko. Primoz Vrbinc of Slovenia, 22 years of age, 77 keys, 1m83 with a 6-2 record. Body slam! Tanya Toshi! Down goes Vrbinc. Well, we knew that this would go to the mat as soon as possible. Vrbinc locks in, closes that guard, but look at the power as the Moldovan drives forward. Well, he's happy to come out of that and go to the upright. Open guard. Vrbinc happy to lay there. A lot of power available to Gritko. Big punch, tries to go for the pound and ground, and again the strength as we see that twisting turn down to bring Vrbinc down, drives round for side control. Well, we're seeing Gritko really dominate. Look at the knee strike going from the side mount. Vrbinc has got his hands full on the mat here, and this is where Gheorghe Gritko comes into his own. Submission wrestling background, cross-trained. Vrbinc, though, trains BJJ, so a jiu-jitsu specialist, but half guard still on there, still trying to pass to mount. Gritko decides to come to the upright. Vrbinc happy to keep guard open. Gets up, very slickly done, but there's the takedown again. Good spread. Vrbinc now has the guillotine, they drop. That's not going to catch Gritko out. Too slick and double quick. Gritko on the ground, as slippery as a bag of eels. Trying to get the ground and pound on, but the guard of Vrbinc very, very good. So early doors, the aggression coming from Gritko, the Moldovan, and slips in there, and the guard is closed. Vrbinc controlling. Some good heavy hands there from Gritko, happy to back off, do the work, come back for more. Vrbinc very happy with that open guard, takes a good hit there. Gritko manages to pass and land a shot. So the guard locked in beautifully. Vrbinc controlling from underneath. Very fluid, Vrbinc. We saw that right leg come up to try and catch the arm of the Moldovan. Looking for an armbar, the Moldovan too slick. As I said, back up. So, on the ground, Vrbinc giving as good as he's get. Ting. Flying punch and he lands it. Misses the target, but hits the shoulder. So that guard still open and very fluid, doesn't even attempt butterfly on the hips to keep his opponent off. So Primoz Vrbinc just has to take the heat out of the Moldovan. Well, an opportunity here to pull that arm through maybe. But decides to just close up and close the guard. Well, he is very, very lively indeed, is Gheorghe Gritko. Comes back to the upright. And Vrbinc, happy, on the ground, lures him in. Nice heel hook hanging around there. And the heel kick again. And Gritko trying to find a way in. Very good open guard position for Vrbinc. 10-second clapper. What a spunky first round this has been. All the aggression from Gritko. If he can keep his foot on the gas and take it right the way through. 3 rounds, well, we'll see. So at the end of 5 minutes, not a bad outing for Primoz Vrbinc. Vrbinc being coached by the team from Shoot Fight Padua. And just in the replay, no lack of effort to try and bring early closure to this from Gritko. Couldn't quite get the measure of Vrbinc. And from that, it's a good indication of how the next round will go. Indeed, if it goes to 3, how the next 2 rounds will go. Two of a scheduled 3 5-minute rounds to decide this WFC MMA rules bout. Out of the blue corner, Primoz Vrbinc of Slovenia. He takes on Gheorghe Gritko of Moldova. Gritko straight for the shoot. Vrbinc locks in the guillotine. Look at the power of Gritko. Well, it's underhooks, hasn't got the neck involved, and Gritko slips it beautifully. So he's gone to the ground. Gritko happy to take Vrbinc there, but once he's there, well, he gets up, goes to the perpendicular, tries to work the ground and pound, but he's being locked out every time by Vrbinc. It's great defensive work, and the cat and mouse continues. And Vrbinc, very slick at getting up, gets to the upright, starts to land some shots, big round shots from the Moldovan. Nice elbow strike on the way back round, goes back to the mat. Possibility for a guillotine, but he didn't quite hold on to it. It was underhooks. The Moldovan slipped. So, butterfly now. Needs to keep him at bay. Gritko driving forward. Trying to pass guard. Being locked in. Great, great defensive work from Vrbinc. But under the circumstances, he's really got his hands full here. So the Moldovan back up right now. Oh, comes round. Maybe an attempt at passing guard, and Vrbinc again manages to get the left leg round, locks him in. Well, using the ropes there, Vrbinc being dragged away. There's side control at last from Gritko. What will he do with it? They've been up and down in this bout like a stripper's booty. Locked in. So controlled with that close guard. Using the knee to lever off. Vrbinc trying to keep Gritko out, but he keeps knocking. Forced out again. Tries to drive through. Starts to land the shots now. As Vrbinc tires, the heavy hands come in. The Moldovan driving forward. No lack of energy, no lack of power. Four-wheel drive. Slips past. Into side control. And Vrbinc could be in trouble here now. We're in submission territory. Beautifully done as he passes guard into mount. And this is where Vrbinc has got his work cut out. Thrown, rolls him. But now, a danger zone for Vrbinc. The Moldovans round the back and locked in. Tries to move into a controlling position. What will he do to look for a submission here? Well, he lost it, Gritko. Great work from Vrbinc. And there's a lot of luck involved in that, I have to say. Very good skills. So good spread in that side control. Still not finding a way of intimidating Primoz Vrbinc. I'm beautiful. I'm always beautiful. And again, Gritko being controlled. The guard closed. He's just not managed to do anything creative enough to pass the guard of Vrbinc. Good defensive work from Vrbinc right through. Well, slipsy little shove to try and get Gritko out of the ropes. First intervention from referee Grant Waterman to bring them to the upright. Goes for the shoot again. We've had the 10-second clap up. Well, the question has to be asked, how much gas has Gritko got? So a chance in the slow-mo to see what was on offer here. Thunderous knee strike into the glutes. And Primoz Vrbinc has played a very, very slick defensive game. So the third and final round here at WFC in Slovenia. Big right hand from one of our protagonists here, Gheorghe Gritko of Moldova, Primoz Vrbinc of Slovenia. Takes a big right hand again. That caused problems for Vrbinc, and he starts to take the heavy hands. Down he goes to the mat. Can Gritko capitalize on this? The ground and pound goes in. So they're the foul side of the ropes. Vrbinc clearly stunned by those shots. The Moldovan goes for the takedown. Oh, and round to close the guard immediately. Vrbinc took some heavy shots there at the beginning of the third, and I would suspect that so much energy has been expended that at some stage one of these fighters is going to gas out. Vrbinc has had the easier ride. He's played the Control from underneath game, but he's taken some heavy shots here. And you only need to make one mistake against the rapacious attacks of Gheorghe Gritko, and you're going to come unstuck. Well, Gritko, not exactly lemon fresh, but he looks up for coming and bringing it on. Over the top for a big, heavy hand. And Vrbinc should be working from underneath here, you know, should be dropping shots in, should be trying to get his hands to work. While he's got Gritko's head in shot. Gritko's head in range, that's a fair target for me. So a little bit of face rubbing there. And Gritko going all out now to try and finish this. And that's a scathing knee strike. Coming in from the side control position. Scathing knee strike going in. And that could cause problems for Vrbinc. Vrbinc turns. Tries to bring his man over the top. Well, this is a dangerous position for Vrbinc. Gritko, turtle mount from the back. But Vrbinc rolls his man. And that side control position. Gritko not making a lot of progress here or a lot of purchase. Vrbinc spoiling a lot of the work that the Moldovan is bringing here. But we go to the upright, very slow hands, and Vrbinc gets taken down again. Starts to take the shots. And Gritko landing his own, drives up. There's the butterfly, needs it now to keep the Moldovan out. So a twist and a roll out for the Slovene. Just over a minute left in this third round. And the energy that Gheorghe Gritko is bringing to this, absolutely legion. But Vrbinc, well, having an easy ride underneath, apart from being hit. Now, this could be what Gritko needs. Vrbinc in trouble. And referee Grant Waterman intervenes on the ropes. Not a great day in the office for Primoz Vrbinc. And with 25 seconds left, it's going to go to judges' scorecards. Vrbinc powers up now. Oh, and gets dropped in a body slam. Gritko absolutely relentless right up until the wire here. And that submission training, well, worth its weight in gold here. Well, good effort from both men. I think Vrbinc brought a strategy to this of trying to control from underneath and seeing if Gheorghe Gritko would make a mistake. Didn't work for him. The aggression and the strength of Gritko, absolutely awesome. So within that, a strategy that didn't work.
At fight number 5, cause of unanimous decision, the winner is Gheorghe Gritko.